Welcome back, boys and girls. This is DIY Dom the Builder coming at you. Today's little tidbit that we're going to be talking about is how to replace these little wiring harness connector clips that you can find all over the inside of your vehicle. This one actually came off my 2005 Dakota. This is the wiring retaining clip for my fuel injector. And as you can see, as I was comparing it to one that's okay, this little clip right here basically broke off on this one when I was trying to take it off. And so I went to the junkyard and I found this nice replacement, and I could probably just cut these wires and put them back together, but I don't like to cut wires when I don't have to. The wiring's fine, it's just the clip itself. So the question is, how can I take this and swap it out with the one that's on my truck? Well, found that it's actually really pretty easy to do. A couple of simple tools. Actually, this one right here works perfectly. First thing you want to do is you notice that you want to take this little clip off the bottom. This one was already separated, but for ones that are still together, if you do pry it off, just a little bit of super glue around this edge here, and you can just put it right back on, no problem. Now, before you start taking wires out, you want to notice, which one's on top. Green's on top, yellow's on the bottom, because obviously you want to make sure they go in properly so you don't mess anything up. So the first thing you have to do when you go to take these out is you look at this little smiley face you got going on here, and you need to take this yellow piece off of here. So in order to do that, first thing you have to do is you have to take your little tool, stick it inside, and you have to pry upwards, and you can take out this little smiley face, frowny face, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, if you look on the back, you see right here you have this little yellow clip, and that's basically what's going to be holding it in place. So once you've disconnected that, you can then see where the two wires come in. And in a very similar fashion, if you look in, you see there's two little clips. There's one right there, and there's one right down in there. And basically, it's very similar. You have to basically push down on those, and you can go ahead and slide the wires out the back. So, go ahead and get in here. And then your wire slides straight out of the back. I'll do the other side too, just for the heck of it. There you go. And your wires pop right out. And you see this little rubber ring, that's okay, that's just for weather. Keep moisture and everything else out. And if you look at the wires, you'll see they are rectangular, so they're only going to go in one way, so you don't have to worry about putting them in the wrong way. Like I said, the biggest thing is just remember which one goes on top and bottom. The green was towards the red, so make sure they go in that way. And when you slide them in, because they are rectangular, they're only going to go in one way also. So when you go to slide it back in, slide it right up, and it clicks right back into place. Same thing with the yellow one. Slide it back up, clicks into place, and then boom, they're locked in. So now you want to go ahead and take your little face piece, push it right there on top, it just pushes right back in, locks itself into place, and you can go ahead and slide your little rubber grommet back down, and just go a little screwdriver, just push it back into place. There you go. And then obviously our little plastic piece. Like I said, if you want to, you can dab a little super glue around there and just glue it right back in. And now my wiring harness new clip is on there, and I can go ahead and replace it on my truck. So like I said, this is very simple, easy to do. Obviously this is specifically for an '05 Dakota, third generation Dakota, but other wiring harnesses I'm sure are going to be very, very similar. So if you have ones that are broken, need to replace them, just go ahead, grab one from a junkyard, mess around with it, see how it's connected or taken apart, and I'm sure you can figure out how to just replace it without having to cut any wires. So if you have any questions, go ahead and email me or get a hold of me at DIY Dom the Builder on Facebook. I'll be here to help you out with any questions or comment, and look forward to any comments you have as well. So until next time, this is DIY Dom saying thanks, have fun, get out there, and do something innovative today.